So the immortal John Hancock here, and I'm here with Josh Hamlin, owner of SideQuest Games.
That's right. Thanks for coming down.
Oh, anytime.
Absolutely.
Josh Hamlin, also known as the Game Father. He has a successful online presence, mostly on Facebook with your Facebook group, which is now SideQuest Games.
Yep. SideQuest Games.
All right, so tell me about this journey. You're opening up a brick and mortar game store in 2019.
Yeah, so I've been doing full-time sales for probably 6 years now, and I've kind of been putting off the store for at least 2 years.
Okay.
But started looking around a couple years back for a store, and then ended up buying a home instead. And then this opportunity came up, and my home just happened to be overfilled with inventory, and it just all came together. And I look forward to being able to interact with the public locally and then still maintain the presence online. So
Okay.
that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah. So in this video, I'm going to showcase a little bit of the awesome products that Josh is carrying in his store, as well as show some pickups that I found at his store. Let's check it out. So here's a sign for SideQuest Games, and it just opened May 4th. And here's the storefront. Really nice to see some classics and some signage right from the get-go. I was excited about checking this store out. And as you enter inside, you see lots of awesome posters and display items on the walls. But it's not a great game store unless you have great product, and Josh has you covered. There was tons. There was hundreds of boxed Nintendo games, as well as loose carts. And so whatever you're into, you can bring your checklist in. And he loves his Nintendo items. He had lots of Nintendo products in his store. Several copies of several classics. So it was really nice to see a well-stocked store. He also has a wide variety of Sega products, both loose and boxed. It was even neat to see Sega Master System. You don't see that very often. Sega 32X, even boxed Game Gear, Sega Dreamcast. He had your needs covered, whatever consoles and systems you were into. And so I wanted to showcase here some of the great products that he had day one. He has lots more at home. He's bringing in all. I kept coming back at this wall. There were several items on this wall and in the game cases. I was like, oh, I need to come back. That Rob box there, pretty sweet. Nintendo sign. He had many promo items, including hard to find boxed consoles, as well as a lot of Nintendo collectibles. Really some neat things here. I definitely, there was lots of things in the display cases. I caught my eye, a Family Fun fitness pad, some arcade marquees. Really neat. And so if you're a collector of any type of video games from the past, Josh has you covered. Lots of great GameCube games as well. His stock was full. And he just opened up, so essentially he just was putting games in these shelves the week before, and he's going to bring many more things in. There was several things that caught my attention, including Street Fighter II Cab. Took me back to the days in which I went to a 7-Eleven and played and got destroyed by other players playing that classic fighting game, as well as a Virtual Boy kiosk. It was really neat to see that. These are pretty uncommon, so it was nice to see one on display right in the front. Josh also carries a wide variety of accessories, amiibo. Your gaming needs are covered. His consoles are right there in the front. Shows what is in stock, as well as other things. Just ask him. He does do online ordering. That was pretty sweet. A box Gizmondo. And some rare items down here. You don't see that very often. So it was great walking around and seeing several items that he had. This one really caught my attention. You don't see that very often as well. A boxed Nintendo storage box. That takes me back to my childhood. I saw one and never had it. He also had lots of signage, and a lot of the signage is for sale. and that was pretty sweet. This one definitely caught my attention. Seeing Sonic 2 promo, oh, the banner was awesome, just looked great. It was nice to see that when you walked in, as well as current accessories that, you know, he sells this. It's a GameCube HD adapter, and these are amazing. I use one myself. He also had the left-handed controller, which these controllers are very popular in the Tetris retro gaming community, and the Goofy Foot's pretty sweet. Have one myself. Also, he offers a service in which you can get your games graded, the WADA sealed game and just graded game service. If you're looking for that more high-end collectible, Josh has it. He has several graded and non-graded sealed games in a special display case in the front. You also can bring in your sealed games to his store, and he can send them off to WADA Gaming and get it graded. Very cool. He does specialize in some high-end stuff, so he does have some items that aren't out, so you may want to ask him about that. He also does online selling, as well as his own Facebook group in which he sells video games. So it's a great service that he provides both in person and online. As you can see, he's got many classic video games in stock, and I think he has something for everybody. He's got a great selection of games. Come check him out. And here's what I found for my game collection at SideQuest Games. I actually had quite a bit. And it's kind of funny whenever I go to a game store, you know, sometimes game stores worry, oh great, you know, I probably don't have anything off your list. Well, I actually am missing quite a bit. And there was a lot of great product to look through, and I got to spend several hours at the store and was able to kind of take my checklists of games. Yes, I have checklists of games I'm missing, and was able to find quite a bit of PlayStation games. You know, I'm missing a lot of PlayStation games, but it was really nice. I was able to find a really nice clean copy of Colony Wars, as well as Command & Conquer Red Alert, Retaliation, and the original. And so, yeah, it was nice to get those. And a lot of nice stuff that you normally can't find. In fact, you know, finding PlayStation games in the wild is getting harder. And so it was nice. Josh had a really nice selection of that, and I was able to find some oddball filler stuff off my list, including GameCube games. Yes, I'm pursuing a GameCube collection, and I am getting closer. And so I'm still, you know, so a couple hundred away from a GameCube set, but I found a really nice copy of Ultimate Spider-Man. That was nice. And Pool Paradise, I've been looking for that a little bit. Kind of an uncommon title in my area. And, you know, some other titles too. Really cool. I found an Activision patch. Those are pretty hard to find in person, and the price was right, so excited about that. Also, I found a bizarre Wii game, Gremlins Gizmo. It's pretty terrible, but it was nice to find a sealed copy, 20 bucks, not bad. And found some box Famicom games, Challenger and Binary Land. You know, in my area, it's pretty hard to find box Famicom games. Those were pretty inexpensive as well. And to sum it all up, and last and possibly least, is the Episode 1 Tiger handheld in package. $5. That was a great deal. Josh, it's a pleasure. Thank you for showing me around your store. What is the best way to contact you?
Right, so the best way to contact me, our phone number is 503-654-7330, and you can contact me on Facebook, SideQuest Games, the group, or on the business page, SideQuest Games. And we'll be launching a new website here in the next month or two. I believe it'll be called SideQuestGameStore.com, but I'll make an announcement when that all comes together.
Awesome. Thank you for taking time. I know it's been busy in here all day coming in here, and it's great seeing customers being really happy, reliving classics, everything from Atari to Xbox. It's great.
Appreciate it.
Hey, anytime.